People of Earth, put your hands in the air and lend me your power. Mine's over 9,000, it's not enough. What it do, dudes? This is Great White making havoc today with some more Portal Lights. Hope you guys are having the best kind of day. I'm having an outstanding day, a fantastic day, such an unbelievable day. It's just unbelievable how unbelievable it is. You guys wouldn't even believe it. Guys, we have the craziest stuff going on today. Okay, so this is the newest update for the mountain build, obviously. Obviously, you saw it when you clicked on the video. You know what's going on. Now, guys, the amount of stuff that we've done, it's slowly gotten less and less and less and less. Every time there's a new video, there's a little bit less progress that's been made. Just a little bit less progress that's been made. I know, I understand that. But the progress we're making, I think, is just like on a whole new level of amazingness and unbelievableness. I think you guys are really going to be wowed and surprised. If you follow me on any social media stuff, like, you know, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, any of that stuff. I have all that stuff. It's all linked to the down there place. But if you guys follow me on that stuff, you'll see some of the pictures of what we've been doing. But when you see it live on camera, it's a whole new thing. It's totally different. It's unbelievably crazy different. And I think you guys are really, really going to like it. Let's kind of jump into it. So the thing that we've really worked on the past like week, 2 weeks now, is this like grand hall central basis of this city that we're working on. So we got this city. We haven't made a lot of progress on the city too much because we spent a lot of time on this. Because I was racking my brain trying to figure out how am I going to do this? How am I going to make this look super cool? I just could not figure out how to do it. But I really think we've hit it right on the head this time. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. And I'm not like bragging or anything. You know, everybody helps out in the Twitch streams. Like, they help me make it the greatest it could be. But gosh, I think you guys are really gonna like it. So just get a look at it. So this is what we've been working on. Oh yeah, and a shout out to Jez Sunshine. She pointed out there's no cart for our little miner dude to collect his ores and stuff when he's mining. Also, look at this glitch. Look at that pickaxe. Poor pickaxe. It can't move. It can't keep up with him. You're too good of a miner. But he's got a little cart to carry his stuff away with. He's trying to hollow that thing out. Maybe he'll actually complete it by the time we get done, but whatever. We're moving on. So what we've done, guys, it's gotten crazy. So, all right, I just don't even know where to start. I just don't even know where to start. There's so many things. But, okay, let's just start up here. So last time we left off, we'd worked on this river thing, right? So we got this river we've been working on, and it's looking super good. It looks about the same as it did before. We kind of got not anything different here. Words are going to happen today, I promise. So this pretty much looks the same. We haven't finished it yet. We've gotten to this part, and we kind of petered off there. It really didn't finish too much with this. We're going to do that, and then it's going to open up to this. Now, up here, this is going to turn into a big lake area, like a big old huge giant lake area is what we're going to do up here. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a huge thing. It's going to be unbelievable. You're going to love it. We're going to do a one there. It's going to kind of spread out across. It's not just going to be one lake there. I think we're going to have it spread out all the way across this, and we're going to have like all like up here, this big, huge lake thing. And I think it's going to be really cool when we do that because we're going to have a second waterfall falling down and then water catching it here and running across this like irrigation thing we have going on here. Now this water is feeding into the temple, sorry, this isn't a temple, this is like our grand hall thing. This water is feeding into the grand hall thing and it's creating this really cool effect. Now what I did is I have all this water flowing down here and then it'll run across. The annoying thing is that the water will overflow, so I had to add these drains here to make it so that it didn't overflow. It will go in. It actually does go in and then flow across. Like, it actually does it. It's just not perfect. So I had to add those drains, but I think they're fine because, like, how often you can see those drains, and they don't really look that bad. They really don't look that bad. They look fine up there. I don't have any issue with them. No qualms with the drains. In fact, I might go ahead and just do something like this because they look a little bit uneven right now. It might look more decorative and like they belong there if we did something like this. What if we did this? F1. Okay, thank you. Just go like this. You know what? We might just do that. I think that, you know, it almost makes it look like it's supposed to be a thing. And it's like normal. And it's not weird. So let's do that here too. Also, I don't think that's supposed to be there. So let's get rid of it. Is that right? That's right. Yeah, we nailed it. Okay, now they look symmetrical and stuff. Symmetrical. But they look great. So that's the thing. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. I'm pretty sure I screwed this up. And I have to move all of this over one. That's right. That is a thing, isn't it? Oh, wait, no. Have I fixed it? Oh, I totally fixed it. Never mind. I thought I hadn't fixed the thing that I needed fixed, but I did fix it, so it's totally fine. No worries. Everything's great. Not a problem. Everything's wonderful and amazing. We did it. Now, what have we got going on here? Because you guys are like, Gary White, finally show us the cool stuff. And I will. So we came up here, and all right, let's just look at it. Just see. Let's just zoom in and see it. So here's this room, right? I'll try and let's take a little bit of a walk through. So we show up. We've got all these huge arches right here, and they got all the different colors. As we kind of walk through, you guys can kind of see what's going on in here. So we've lined all the walls with water. Now, some of this stuff I just did today before we did this recording. So some of it's even new to you that are on Twitch and you haven't seen some of this stuff. And I think you're really going to like it. Hopefully you do. We can always change stuff if we want to. But, you know, it's just a work in progress. So I ended up lining the walls with water. And then we added these electro and asteroid core blocks. The nice thing about the electro and the asteroid core blocks is they do not retain water. Water will go right through them. So I have the water going through and then there's drains underneath these, so that we've got a perfect line of water. I also had the water start up higher than the wall. So if we come out here, you can see the water starts here, flows through these electro blocks, which are what you're seeing on the inside. So I added those on this side too. Now I did railings around them too. We put railings all the way around these, along the edges. You guys see all these railings that we have going on. I did that on the top too. I thought it would be kind of a cool effect. The lighting's not very bright, so it's kind of hard to see them. And I'm having second thoughts about the railings on the ceiling. I think we might undo the railings on the ceiling. Maybe even undo the ones on the floor too. I'm not totally sure yet what I want to do, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but lots of other cool things going on. You guys remember we had the, we used to have the floating, they were hanging chandeliers made out of the electro and asteroid core block as well. They were kind of lighting the area. I actually decided, I was like, I don't like this idea because we already did the chandeliers. It's like we're just stealing from ourselves, and it's just such a lame, cheaty way to get the lighting in here. So we decided to do something different. So what I did is I took an idea from something we've actually done before. So we fly all the way over here. Guys, I tell you, this is a real problem with this build. Because we're making this build so large, this whole mountain is so gigantic, I have to, like, if I want to show you guys something from another part of the build, I have to fly over there. It takes me 20 minutes to even fly to the place I want to show you something. Oh man, it's pretty rough. But if we get over here, I'll show you inside the rogue place. So this is the rogue place. It's about to get framey, so I'm sorry. Ooh, framey frames! This rogue place looks super cool. I love our little rogue place. Now the lighting is broken, so we're having a big lighting glitch. Hopefully it gets fixed someday soon, but in the meantime, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to live with it. So in here, we've got this thing. This is our little self-contained sun. It's just a little round circle thing. So this is a cool thing we used. I actually stole from this. This is what I stole from. I took this and copied it, and what I did is I used the electro core block, and I kind of copied that idea, but then I did a second circle around that one. So it's like a circle within a circle kind of thing. And I used the electro and the asteroid core, and it really lights that room up. It really adds a lot of light. So I think it's looking super, 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 super cool as far as the lighting situation is concerned. But you'll notice on the left and right sides, there's no lighting. It's like very dark. So we're gonna have to find a solution. We might do another one of those, but I want to do something more interesting than just copying this. Well, now, this is a cool thing I did in the wall. So we have this water, and then it's just a stone wall behind it. What I did is I was like, this is boring. This is a boring wall thing. Why is the wall thing so boring? So I decided to change it. We made a little bit of adjustment. So I went in and I just started doing a crazy design. And as I was doing the design, I decided it kind of looked like a helmet. Like a helmet thing for a suit of armor. So then I kind of ran with that, and I created this like little entity, this little body thing, this little guy living in the wall out of these moonstone and sunstone blocks. And I think it looks super cool. I think it's pretty neat. Gave him some eyes. He's got like a crown type thing on. And then he's got like those, those pauldron like shoulder things that like stick up and they look like, super World of Warcrafty. So we did some of those, and then we gave him some big old arms. Some big old arms, and he's holding them out, and he, through his magical spell of magicalness, is the one that's holding this magical orb of light in place. He's the one that's doing it. He's making it happen. And it's great. He's making it happen with Great White Channel, that's all. And it's amazing. I think it's super awesome. So it looks really good. He looks really cool. I like it a lot. I'm trying to think of ways we might be able to like put something in his hand, maybe. Oh, so this kind of ties into what I was thinking. Here, my brain's all over the place, guys. I got so many things I want to show you. I can't even. So up here, we did, check out the ceiling. Do you guys see this ceiling? Look how crazy this is. Look at the lighting of all those cores against the ceiling. It's very blue on the edge, and then it gets kind of pink in the middle. Awesome. That turned out way cooler than I thought it would. Very, very, very awesome. I really, really, really like how that turned out. The whole ceiling is marble. I don't know if you can see. That's marble all the way across the ceiling. And then it goes out to this edge. Now what I had done is I was racking my brain trying to figure out how we were going to do this part in the middle. What I decided to do is, oh yeah, I haven't fixed these edges. These edges, they're not done. I'm gonna have to make this side of the mountain look like not ugly. There's a lot of work to be done on the edges, but don't even sweat it, yo. It's gonna look amazing when we're done. Now what I did up here is I created this. This is, the mayor's mansion is gonna be up here. The governor, if you will. The person that governs this city of people. All this huge city here. Whoever runs this place is gonna be living up here. And this is gonna be like their base patio thing for their house. So it's gonna be built into the mountain. We're gonna have to finish the lake thing first, and then we'll know what we have to work with to make this guy's mansion thing up here. I think it's gonna be super cool when we get that done. But what we did is I did like this roof thing sort of with the marble, but then I kind of I like picked out little spots in it and like put a floating moonstone block and then cut a circle out of it. And then when I had these circles put in, I really liked it, and I thought it would be cool if we had something that kind of like winds around it. So instead of just lining the circles with a certain block, I had this like snake thing going on with this blue crystal. It's the light blue crystal block. And I think it created like a really cool like magic, like, I don't know, Sapphire Daisy is one of my most favorite people ever in the stream. Super amazing. She suggested these kind of look like flowers, and I think I'm kind of inclined to agree. They look like magic flower things. They look really, really cool. I'm really happy with that, and then they cast the shadow on the ground too, which is really neat. I think that's pretty awesome too. But yeah, it's just something we did on a whim, and I think it worked out really well. Now, what I wanted to do is, so we have this twisty thing with the light blue. I came in here, and I wanted to tie it into the rest of the build somehow. So I tried to kind of make it snake out onto the ceiling and circle this middle thing. Now, this isn't done. This is not what this is going to look like when it's done. I want to do more with it and make it look way cooler, but I'm a little bit on the edge here. I'm not sure how I want to do it. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that yet. I'm thinking what I might do is have it like droop down or drape. What about droop down? We're gonna have a drape droop down from the ceiling a little bit maybe, or something like that, just to give it a little bit more of a 3D feel. Make this big empty room filled up a little bit more, just look a little bit more interesting. Just another thing to catch your eye a little bit. And then I was thinking maybe we could tie those in somehow to this guy. Maybe have it so they droop down and they're like drape down, droop drape. Maybe they droop drape down and they're like holding this thing up, and he's got like these like vine things in his arms maybe. So it looks like he's like holding his arms out and holding up and like, sorry, I'm like doing it in real life. Can't you guys see me right now? I'm like holding it up with my arms. No, you guys, you know what I mean. He's like holding his arms out and he's got the ropes in his hand and he's holding this thing up. Like, that would be cool, but I kind of like the idea of, like, making it, like, magical. Like, ooh, it's magically holding it up. Wow, it's so magical and unbelievable and amazing. It's pretty cool. I like it so far. Really, really happy with it. We just did typical stone stuff here. Oh, yeah, the arches, you guys can tell, are very different now. We've kind of hollowed them out and got this sweet water flowing down from them. Looks very cool to me, I think. Oh, one thing I didn't do yet that I meant to do. Oh, is this just empty? It is just empty. One thing we need to do really quick is, give me a block. I need a block. Give me a stone block. No, give me a white concrete block. That's what I want. I was gonna do it with these two, but I just never did it. Okay. Okay. All right. So far bad. Off to a bad start. So that, and then let's come over here and do the same thing. Oh, wait. Where am I? Okay. What? Wait. What? Okay, I think it's over here. Yeah, it must be over here. It's gotta be over here. I think it's this. Wait. Okay, there we go. Here it is. All right, we got it. I did it. All right, let's get back up. So I wanted to do the same thing over here, but we need to put a drain in. Hello, Mr. Drain. Will you drain for me? Thank you, please. You're amazing. I love you. So we're gonna do the same thing over here, and then we'll get some water flowing down from these. I think that, you know, it's just like, it needs it. You know, it's gotta have it. We've got the water flowing everywhere else. Why don't we have them on these sides too? So we'll just do that right there. Boom. And it's going just like that. Super easy, and it's really tied in with the rest of the build then. Wonderful. We've done it! Amazing! Great job, guys. See, that's what building on camera is supposed to be like. You have an idea, you just do it, it works out great. Usually I have to redo everything 100 times. Now, other than that, what else have we done in this build? Ah, yes, one of the coolest things, actually, I haven't even touched on it yet. So I don't think I showed you guys in the last build yet. So in the center, underneath this grand hall thing is gonna be our big old market. That's where the big market's gonna be. We're gonna continue to fill this in with like regular city stuff, but like houses and stuff. But in here, that's where this is gonna lead. So eventually he might actually finish his task and dig this out. We might do like a whole grand entrance from the city, which I think would be super cool. I don't see a reason not to do that. So we might go ahead and do that. But this is gonna be dug out maybe, and then underneath these stairs right here are gonna lead to the big old market, and it's gonna be just this huge room, just absolutely massive. Like, so let's just go down there really quick and I'll show you what I mean. So we fly down here real quick. Yeah. So, oh yeah, there's our dungeon temple thing, the Cthulhu's temple. But here, this is where our big old, call it, oh, what happened? Did you see that water? Where's this water? Where are you coming from, water? Why is that water a thing? How are you a thing? Where's that coming from? How do you exist? What is this? What is this thing? Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, I'm breaking it! Oh, God, give me some stone. Fix it. Fix it. Okay, we fixed it. It's fine. Don't even sweat it, yo. I freaking nailed it. I was so ready. I didn't even panic a little bit. You see how ready I was for that? Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. So it'll come down here, and then there's just going to be this huge room. I'm thinking like freaking gigantic. Just absolutely massive. Just big, huge room. Oh, that guy looks super cool. Oh, that's cool. Check that out from the other side. That looks pretty neat. But yeah, a big old market thing. And there's just going to be like this big open, huge cave thing, basically. And that's what's going to be underneath here. And that's what this staircase is going to lead to. So this is a staircase thing. I basically cut out a big old circle in the middle. And then with the circle in the middle, I created a spirally staircase from either side that goes down. And then it meets in the middle here. And then it kind of like wraps around the outside of the little circle. And we're going to have to fatten it up a little bit. It's a little bit sketchy right now, a little bit scary. But we'll have to fatten it up, and then you'll end up down here. And then I was thinking about creating like a little thing to walk around the edge, or like through maybe the middle of this design thing. So the decoration in the middle of this, I took the celestial block, and I created this like fake tree thing, which I think turned out super cool. It's going to look cooler when it's actually in a room. Right now it's just like in this weird underground, like grass cave thing. I don't know. It doesn't really make a lot of sense how it is right now, but when it's done, it'll be super cool. And we created this cool like celestial block tree thing, and then I had these like budding flower type things out of the same electro and asteroid core block on the edge of the branches. Some of them kind of droop down, some of them like shoot up a little bit, and each of them has a water thing on the bottom of it, a water source on the bottom of it, and it creates like these almost like a willow tree almost. Of like it's almost like the branches are made of water kind of thing. I think it creates this really cool effect of like all this water that going through down here. And then we have like some drains on the outside so that the water at least fills up a little bit before it actually drains. So I think it created this really cool thing. It's gonna be super neat when it actually leads to a real room. And then, oh yeah, along the edge, I decided to add these railings, and I think it created a really cool effect. It's like we have these weird railing things going along the bottom, like just kind of lining it. It's kind of creating this like stairwell sort of feel, but without making it feel super closed in. But this is actually one of my favorite things. It's hard to get a good screenshot of it. It's something you have to like experience like while you're walking down and seeing it. But I think once you do that, it's just really, really cool. Like seeing it through these fences, I think it's pretty awesome. It seems like we're missing a little bit of light over here. We might need to add an extra little thing on this spot. Seems like I could use one. But yeah, it's kind of a work in progress. It's something we're working on little by little, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything we've done. I think it's working out great. There's still a lot to be done. Still a lot to go in this whole entire build. I mean, we're not even around the mountain once, guys. We're not even around the mountain once, and then we're going to have to do it again, like, up a level. Ooh, man, there's a lot to be done, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. This is turning out really, really cool. Every time we start a new project, it turns out even better than the last one. Every time we've done a new thing, it's my new favorite build, and I just don't think we're going to stop. I think we're just going to keep going and keep getting super awesome things, and by the time this is done, it's going to be a super fun thing to just jump in and explore. I can't wait to get to that point so you guys can check it out for yourselves, but yeah, that's what we got going on, guys. I hope you liked it. Make sure you hit the like button if you dig this kind of video, the update videos we're doing. Make sure that you, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, we're over 850, shooting for 900, then 1,000. 1,000 subscribers would be so cool. I would be so happy and beside myself if we hit 1,000. It's just going to be a blast. I know we'll get there eventually, but I just get so excited about it. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, share it if you guys know people that might think it's cool. Like, I know that, you know, you hear this stuff at the end of videos all the time, but really, guys, I mean, growing this channel is one of the most exciting things for me in my whole life. Like, I live my life day to day, a normal dude, I got a job, but this is what I get excited about. This is what keeps me motivated every day, is like making this stuff and seeing the channel grow. It's my one huge goal that I have in my life. So I would love it if you guys know people that would want to see it, if you would share it with them, and get some more people on board. It'd be super, super awesome. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. You guys, it's been a pleasure as always, and I hope you do have just the best kind of day. See you later, dudes! Ha!